beautiful. Look at that time in motion. The waters of eternity are up today. They're about 2 feet higher on this last day of daylight savings time, or whatever you want to call it, before the clock springs forward tonight at 2 a.m., whatever you want to say. Man, but you guys don't know what time it is. Let me go ahead and get up in this creek for the next 3 hours and see if we can find some serious history. Look how beautiful it is out here. Yeah. I know it's going to be darker in the summertime with the leaves covering up everything, but look at this out here. Yeah. Instead of getting up early and watching cartoons or eating cereal, I went ahead and got out of my Da Vinci pad so I can get out early. I know it's going to be getting dark about 6:30. We haven't hit that time yet. That daylight destruction time. Yeah, but I'm overly excited because tomorrow's a different day. We're going to get that extra hour of daylight, which means I can wake up a little bit later, I guess. I don't know. But you better believe I'll be taking advantage of that daylight savings time for real, though. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of when I have to leave someplace when it gets dark at 6:15, when I have to leave out at like 5 o'clock. I'd rather leave out at 8 o'clock and come out with 10 times more whatever I find. Uh-oh. I see white. Is that something? Yeah, it's nothing. Dang. Perfect quartz. But we're going to talk about that time today like we always do. The time that you don't know about. The time that you neglect to know. Yeah, you don't know what time it is. One person definitely knows what time it is. It's all around us. Oop, here we got a rounded off rock. Could be a flint napper. Looks like an egg to me. It's not Easter yet. I think I'll just throw it back to them. Let's hope I do find great history today. It's rained like cats and dogs all week. We've averaged so far 19.5 to 20 inches so far this year. In the state of Georgia, usually only averages about 53 a year. We're already up to like 20. I guess praying for that rain really comes in handy. They know when Da Vinci's talking with those emotions coming out to heaven like this. Cold days, hot days, whatever it may be. And I get disappointed when I pass the same rock every single time. Or I pass that same piece of garbage that I neglect to pick up. That same bucket. I pass that same tree that hasn't been moved by the laws of nature. The laws of time out here. And I get disappointed. I just start going off. And I pray to them. In a different way. Not in a religious fashion, no. But in a different manner. Not like I get on my hands and knees and start blowing to the wind. No, just talking with them. Just chilling. Trying to move around. And every time I create my own motions, my own laws of my own nature, you create something different. So while you're doing something, and something very special, always make sure that you're always moving. Because something can happen. Yeah, I have to still write about all that. It's going to take me a good minute for real. Yeah. But they know what Da Vinci's historic needs are. Yeah, those desires of history. Natural history. Human history. Natural history. Artistic history out here. Whatever it may be. And so far, I'm very proud of what they've done. I don't recognize not one single object out here from the last time I was here. Which means let's pray that we have something hidden out here for us to find. Thousands of years of human history, whatever it may be, on this glorious last day of daylight ruining time. Before we get that extra hour back. I don't know about you guys, but what would you prefer? I know you lose an hour of sleep, but you gain an extra hour of daylight. What would you prefer? I prefer the latter. The extra hour of daylight for sure. Is that napping on that thing? No. Man. You know we're going to be focused on that white. The waters are semi-clear today, but they're a lot deeper because of the rains. Let's hope they expose some history out here for us. I expect to find at least one thing. Maybe I'll just move real fast today. Not as fast as the waters. That'll be somewhat illegal. I don't know. Look at that beautiful art piece up there. Let's drag it on out of here and go paint it or something. Stain it. Put it in the front yard. Is that a piece of pottery? No, it's not. Dang. Yeah. Let's just hope that you'll be able to see good things captured on camera. You'll see a different kind of time captured on camera. Time frozen stiff in an object that we hold so dear in our hands every single time we pick it up and touch it. Yeah, let's hope that I'm going to be in one of my happy zones today. One of my Da Vinci zones, my mental zones. Dang, beautiful, man. I know you can say you might see better. We might find a shard of pottery here, there, somewhere else. Yeah, I know you guys, ladies and gentlemen, get all angry and you shrug your shoulders. You turn to the side, your counterpart, whoever you might be talking to, sitting next to, and you're watching my YouTube videos. If you are, I don't know. Trying to study this guy on the camera who's always filming these crazy, meaningful videos. And you're just shrugging your shoulders, shaking your head. You art historians, whoever you might be. You psychologists, historians, teachers, scientists, geologists, biologists, everybody out there. Students. Beautiful. You religious people. Everybody of love and happiness. And you're shrugging your shoulders. Why does this guy keep calling himself Da Vinci? Well, I mean, that's my alias. It is. Yeah, it's my code name. I told you that before. But in case you missed the first 150 videos that I created, I'll say it every now and again so you understand. Yeah. Nothing yet. Dang. But see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That pipe I recognize. Not from here, but about a mile up the creek. They've done excuse me, it's cold. They've done good work out here. They have. Nothing yet. Nothing stands out at the moment. Yeah. Man. I'll tell you one thing though, like I try to tell you many things about that code name of mine. That's no longer who I am. That probably might be who I used to be at one point, in one life. But I'm somebody different. I have a different name. I do. A different name. But I love that old name. I do. A part of me I've always cherished in life. Man, nothing yet, but I have only moved about 120 feet. I can't be moving too slow out here. It's going to be getting dark at 6:30. I don't want to be running back in the dark with the coyotes howling out here. Yeah. Sorry about the boring beginning to the video. I haven't found the pot of gold yet. Yeah. Not even a shard of modern dishes. That's usually the first thing I come across, besides a perfect triangle. That's always a sign that they're going to help me out today. Whenever I find that perfect triangle, you know they're always with me. Well, there's one right there. Well, it's all right. It's broken off a little bit. Yeah. It's always in particular order and time out here. The more I talk, the more they hand me. Yeah. Watch this. I'm going to stop the video so I can try to keep on going and focus. Because I can't get 3 hours in my phone anymore. I can't. I got my battery charger with me. My backup battery. Yeah. Because 25 minutes is going to call it quits on us. Yeah. Oh well. Nothing in this stash out here. Maybe there'll be more somewhere else. I'll give you an update if I do find something or see something. Man. It's got to be a perfect day today out here. It is with the weather. It is with the scenery. But we have to recover what's out here. We do. That's part of my job. Is recovering that lost history. So it's never lost. So it helps you understand what time is, what time will always be. A part of what time is. Yeah, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to get off the phone right now. And I'm going to find something. I'm going to be standing right on top of it. Dang. All right. Yeah, I still got a little bit of ways to go right here. But I'm not going to waste that time. Because time is precious for real. Well, nothing yet but a bunch of heavenly scenery. They've wiped this place out quite nice, they have. I usually make it to the spot pretty quickly now these days, I do. I used to treat this kind of hobby as an EVP session. I did. I used to. This point where I am now used to take me like 3.5 hours to get to because I used to analyze every single rock and stone I saw. But that's when they were training me to see the perspective, see the angle, see the geometry, see the colors. And now I can spot them like a seashell on the beach a mile away. Now I can just zoom through this entire location within, I'd say, about an hour and a half. But I still need to go longer. I do. I can no longer treat it like an EVP session for real. I can't. 8 hours in a 2-mile creek. You talk about bored to tears if you don't find anything. But if you find the world around you and you begin to see and hear and notice things, it means the world to everybody. It means the world to me. Yeah, but now I can move quicker. I can. Because I learned again. Learned the things I used to know a long time ago. How to see and hear. How to do. How to be, I guess. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though. I definitely got to find something today. Sticking out of the ground somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see it with me. Nothing yet. Man. Oops. Yeah, they wiped this place out quite nicely. They have. They cleaned it out. Let's hope they didn't drag all their artifacts out of here. Trying to see if I see that face. Those eyes or something. But there's too much glare on the screen. Yeah. Check this out. No, it's nothing big. It's just a figurine. That's it. First artifact of the day. Looks like he was ran over quite a bit. Looks like the mailman, a businessman. Yeah. No big deal. Just add it to the pocket. Take it to my Da Vinci studio. Yeah. Just a piece of garbage, that's it. Yeah. Keep going, I guess. Check it out. The makeup's being applied to their faces out here to create who they are. Yeah. But check it out. I see where the trees ended up right here. It's crazy. This used to be a gigantic gravel bar right here. And now it's all been washed out. Because the laws of nature needed to find a way to get around what they created out here, logjam. You're talking about half a mile these trees were carried by the waters of eternity. The sheer weight and sheer size of these things. Dang, that's wild right here. You don't have to duck under hardcore just to get around it. That's wild right here. And look, the water's even deeper. You don't know. I know, because this used to be a giant gravel bar where I found a couple of points in over the course of the last 2 years. All right, fellas, come on now. Now. Yeah, here's the big one right here. Absolutely humongous. Probably weighs a good ton or so, especially when the waters of eternity soak up deep inside. Long journey, huh? I know. You got lines all on top of you, everything. But that's what I'm talking about, some of that time. What time is? The experience of motion. The experience of things in motion. If you will experience this humongous tree right here being carried down within time, it helps you understand what time is. And creation of time. A different kind of creation of time that you don't understand. Part of it. It's only part of this story. Part of this story. The perspective of time itself. Everything. What'd I tell you about this being a humongous giant gravel bar right here? And now it's all been washed out, except for that little piece right there. The scenery is manipulated. You're in a different time, a different place, even though you're in the same place, the same time as another day before. Yeah. I don't know how deep that is for you or not to understand. You're crazy if you don't, though. Man, where are the points at, guys? Come on. You know what I came out for. Hey, I have another artifact for today. I know it's garbage. Ah, it's busted out. Let's see what kind of Nintendo game we have today. It's nothing. Dang. Well, it was something, right? I guess that's a sign that they're going to be playing us today. They're going to be playing with our minds with all these objects out here. But who knows? I might be surprised later and find something really significant. You never know. Or do I know? It's a lot deeper than normal. All the way through. I'll tell you something now. The boots are full of water, but the pockets are empty. Man. At least it's only 11 o'clock. Maybe I will just sit through this place and just keep on going to another spot. Maybe 3 more. I don't know. Ooh, that's deep. It's never this deep out here. It's only about a foot deep normally. And where I'm standing, it's past the knees. It is. And it is frigid. It is cold out here. Another old gravel bar that is no more. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to find anything. They probably washed out every last bit of ancient artifact out here. At least the makeup's been started to be placed on out here. We're getting a late start. We are. We're getting a late start at this show. Usually it's middle February when everything starts being applied. Lately it has been like that for the past 3-4 years, but we are behind this time. And trust me, that's part of what time is. It is. It's exactly what part of what time is. Yeah. It's part of knowledge, but we'll get to that in a different video. The base foundation of part of what time is knowledge, because everything knows exactly what to do at a certain time. Everything. Yeah. Water, rocks, gravity, everything combined at one instance in what time is to create a very significant event. Called time, guided by other things like knowledge, because everything out here knows exactly what to do, guided by many other things combined. Yeah, but we'll talk about that in a different video. I'm too busy trying to look for something that's about 5,000 years old, hopefully. Oh man, if I was going to find something, it would be about right now. Yeah. But see, that's the problem with the time now these days. You put a time stamp on everything. You created a different kind of time that's really not true. It's not. It's a phantom. The time that you created is a phantom. You put numbers on it all. You created a different kind of time, which makes you always believe that there's an end to something, which is not the case. And trust me, when I talk about that knowledge, you should have known better than that. You have. But you couldn't help it. You had to. You had to create your watches. You had to set your time back, forward, beginning to an end. When you go to bed, it's the beginning of your rest. When you wake up with that alarm, it's the end of your rest. It's the beginning of another beginning. The beginning of your day or something, whatever you want to call it. Your vacation. You put a timestamp, you put a number on it. Everything. Is it the end of my workday? Is it the end of my breakfast? Is it the end of my hospital stay? Is it the beginning of my new life? Is it the beginning of another life? Is it the end of the world? Heck no. What the heck is that? Oh, I thought that was a giant piece of chert or something. Beautiful out here. I've never been on a walk out here. It used to be like 4 feet deep right here. It's not the case now. Yeah, dang. Nothing at all so far. Nothing but a bunch of perfect time zipping by my feet. And then the sound of time right around us. I hope the laws of nature don't mind that Da Vinci's always talking about this kind of stuff in his videos. It's one of the reasons I love making videos all the time and just recording. It gives me opportunity to explain some things. It gives me opportunity to be who I am on camera. Still nothing yet. Just the old shard of our good old modern stuff here. That's it. Garbage. Going to go into the pile. But I see one of my best, better hunting spots out here right there. Let's go ahead and get down there. Hopefully they'll have a couple for us. But I know for a fact, hidden under these waters, what we couldn't see, I guarantee I passed at least 10 of them that I couldn't see. I guess we'll have to wait a lot longer to find them when I come out here next time in the next 2 months or so. Yeah, but let's go ahead and get down to the giant gravel bar out there. Maybe they'll have something for us. Yeah, I just had to sit around a little bit and just thank these guys out here that I could feel the cold waters at least one more time before it starts warming up. All the senses, the feelings of us that we have within us, the sensations that help shock the feeling of time within us. Yeah. So I'll always remember these times. Remember what cold feels like, the icy cold waters in the first week of March. But check this out. You guys gonna love this. I think I have our first artifact today. Where was it? Oh, there it is. I found one like this out here before, much larger. Looks like a sort of brick, but I see napping. I see some working on it. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. It's broken. But that's all right with me. Maybe it's not broken. No, that's not broken. That's a blade, guys. The second one, just like this, I found out here. Made out of this brick-colored shirt. You better believe we found time frozen. In a different way. Heck yeah. Yeah, I need to get more hype. I came up with a slogan that you guys should use during our explorations. Yeah. Whenever I see that wipe, it's time to get hype. Because, listen to them laugh at me. I know you're laughing at me. You are. Because Da Vinci just came up with a Da Vinci style slogan. Yeah, many months ago. Whenever I see that white, it's time to get hype. Let's see if they do have two out here. But I'm so happy right now. Heck yeah. Found our first piece for today, and it is actually intact. Not even broken. Perfect. I don't know, guys. I have no idea about the dates on these things. Well, there is no born on date, like Bud Light. Born on date. Maybe there's a signature or something. We're going to stick that one in the back pocket. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah. Of course. One of my favorite colors. Aquamarine. Yeah, that's thick. Sure enough, that is. Another modern artifact for our day. Same here. Yeah, added to the artistic stash. Man, I cannot wait until it starts smelling like springtime out here for real. Yeah. I'll be out like crazy, like I always am. Yeah. Perfect. You guys got to remind me to bring out my DSLR cameras. Yeah. Who needs to paint when you have this? Cool little reference picture right here. I'm always taking these weird shadow pictures of myself. I guess I'm going to make some kind of collage book or something. Maybe another video of nothing but my shadow pictures. Man, but check out this lovely Budweiser drinking spot right here. They put a log here for us to sit on. It's like a little Six Flags ride. Goes up and down. Yeah, you guys are crazy. You guys saying I'm crazy. Yeah. Somebody at work one time said that Vinci likes the small things in life. Of course I do. Because we had a meeting one day and they said, what was the highlight of your week? And I said, I saw a rainbow coming to work this morning. And they all started laughing at me. They did. They did. And I just sat there shaking my head up and down like a bobblehead. Like the little bobblehead dogs you see in somebody's back window. Up and down. Yeah. Because I do enjoy the small things in life. I do. Well, it can feel like $1 billion if you know what I mean. Yeah. But too bad I don't have any Budweisers out here at the moment. I'll have to save that for another day. Yeah. But I got a question for everybody. I do. When it comes to this time of ours, against the different kind of time that you created, like, daylight savings time. And then your watches, your numbers, everything that has to do with the time that you created against the time that they expose for you out here. Everything in motion. Yeah, that lovely time. This is the time that I prefer to experience. Not staring at some clock and some numbers moving around on some screen. To always make me feel that there's always an end. That's all that does to you. And you don't even know it. The countdown, New Year's Eve. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. The end of another year. The beginning of another one. The truth and a lie. All at the same moment. That you never understood. Yeah. Boy, where's that white so we can get hype? I know that sounds corny, doesn't it? But it rhymes, it does. Yeah. But I don't know what you believe when it comes to time. I don't know. Because you don't study it the way I do. You don't cherish it the way I do. Yeah. You have fake time and you have real time. And the fake time is what you created. Just watch that clock the way Da Vinci does every single year. Both daylight savings time. When we fall back and then when we zoom forward. It tells you how much of a lie that you created. When it comes to experience of time, which is the fake time that you created. So think about that for a minute when you sit there looking at your clock on your phones, on your computers, your laptops, like I do. And watch as 1 hour gets swiped away from you. So what kind of time is that? When that hour gets erased, that's not real time. It's a phantom. Thought I saw something. Yeah. But I see a lot of things that you don't see, of course. Man, they did a good job on this one. They sure did. That's going to be a nice addition. Oh, another one here too. Another piece of glass. Add some contrast to my art. Yeah. Much more to find out here, believe me. See another John Gravel bar. Almost missed one. I guess I wasn't in the right perspective. Ooh, yeah. Right on with this. Add it to the stash. Yeah. I don't know what your plan is when you lose that hour. I already know what my plan is. Is to just rejoice that we get that extra hour of daylight. I think I see one. Oh, I don't know. Crap. That might float away. Is that one? Uh-oh. No, it's nothing. Dang, I just saw that. I thought that was like a top. Crap. Try this one. Nothing. You guys, you're laughing. Yeah. Man. I know you're having a hard enough time seeing like I am. I guess I'm trying to train you in a way to see things Oops. Aha, aha, aha. Maybe. I see napping. Please be thin. No, well, crap. Maybe just a piece of broken quartz. Yeah, you saw that edge. Oh well. Back to their stash out here. Now that got me excited. I still have a long way to go through here. Yeah, maybe I'll just talk a little bit more before the battery goes dead and I gotta recharge that thing. But I don't want you to miss anything. I don't. Just like I don't want you to miss that extra hour. Because you decided to wipe it from the clock. But I want you to ask yourself something. I want you to answer me something. It's a pretty deep Da Vinci idea. A question of mine. When it comes to time. If you didn't know what time was, if you didn't create your own time, with the clocks that you have, the movement of shape and form and color and light within a box, or the movement of hands on your watches. If you didn't know what time was, then how old or how far can you live? How old would you be? Would 10 years feel like 1,000 years to you? If you knew what time was out here, and you experienced this kind of time always, the way I experience it, would you feel more alive? Would you feel younger, even if you were old, ancient? I bet that's the way it was for everybody a long time ago. Even if they only lived to be 30 years old, 40 years old, to them it could have felt like 1,000 years old. And here I am out here looking for good old time. To recover time, I guess. Ooh, I'm keeping that one. That's crystal clear, but it's not a point. Add it to the fish tank stash. I hope I find more time today, created by the humans back then. A frozen time. Well, nothing to report but a bunch of heaven out here. Yeah, bright sun, late winter. Yeah, battery's charging, no big deal, it's up to 38%. Yeah, but I almost missed something right here. Might as well go ahead and pick it up. Add that to the pile. Yeah, same thing with this. Rinky-dink artifact for our day. Might as well keep on rolling with it. There's got to be more out here. But not just out here. Wherever we might go is going to be out there. Cool little hobby. No harm, no foul. Ooh, yeah, right on. Add to the contrast. But look, more opportunities right in front of us. Let's go get that stuff. Perfect March pictures. Yeah. I'm so proud of myself that we were able to come out today. Yeah. My first week of spring, but yeah, if we don't find anything here, I apologize. We definitely got to recover something out of this place right here. Look at this gravel bar. Been manipulated like crazy. Let's take a reference picture right quick. Like a painting. Yeah, but I found a couple of things in the creek. I did. Back there while I was waiting for my phone to charge. You know, what I tell you? When you see that white, it's time to get hype. It's lame. That's lame. But That, I don't know about that. That could be something. Yeah, just add it to the fish tank stash. My pockets are getting full right now. But yeah, look at this. The bottom or the top of a point. Yeah, that's all that is. It's broken for sure. Maybe I have the other part of it at home. Who knows? After all the stuff I collected. Yeah. But I know what you guys are going to say, ladies and gentlemen. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say the rational thing that you say these days. Because you live in modern times. Modern times. The different kind of time that you created. You forgot about these laws of nature right here. They can tell you what time it is. You used it before. You did. You see green on the leaves now. That must mean it's coming up around the springtime, right? Yeah, it's warming up. That's what time it is. You depended on the sun to tell you what time it was during the day. It helped you keep time. Listen to that again. It helps you keep time. It did. But you don't believe in that anymore. You don't believe in that form of law of nature. You don't. And they're kind of angry about that. You said, screw you, law of nature. Screw the sun. We're going to create our own time. And then we're going to keep the time. Not them. Not these guys out here. We can care less. That's exactly what you say now. You let all your modern technologies and stuff keep the time. To tell you what time it is. Time to do something. Time to do what? Go from box to box? And live in boxes? I guess that's what you want. But yeah, you're going to argue to the fact that Leonardo, we created that kind of time to help us keep time. Our own way. To help us. You do have a valid point, but you're wrong at that. Because you don't keep it. You don't keep the time. You give it away, and then you try to collect it later. Screwing up time. For real. You don't know what I mean by that, do you? Of course you don't. Heck no, man. I'm ready for some Budweiser out here. They wouldn't fit in the pocket. Sorry. Where's that piece of pottery that's always hanging out here on the bank? Yeah. So far, nothing. Nothing at all. Dang. I was hoping to find a giant shirt arrowhead about the size of my face out here in this bank. We still got a ways to go. I've only covered about 37.6 feet. Yeah. But keeping that time is something that you claim that you created that for, but you don't keep it. You're about to lose an hour. Come 2 o'clock this morning, you're going to lose that hour. And you're going to try to fight to get it back come next fall, next November. You're just going to manipulate time in a different way. In a very negative fashion. You weren't really supposed to manipulate time like that. If you add all the hours and days up, you'll find out how much time you missed. How much time you actually subtracted from your years, from your days. But you always realize in the end that you always have to look back at these guys out here to realize what time is and what time it is. And for one split second in your time, you forget about the time that you created. And you look back at these guys. Oh, it's cold outside. It's wintertime, not summer. Our clocks would have said differently if we would have let them keep rolling. I already know what that is, but I know it's broken. It's the bottom of one. Sorry, fellas. Yeah, looks like it's another broken puzzle day. Yeah, that's the bottom of one right there. Maybe I have the other part at home. Who knows? Yeah, time to keep on going. Dang. Well, I apologize. I didn't find anything back there. I didn't. Doesn't mean there's nothing in here. There could be everything in here. We could find 6 points right now in this little hobby of mine. Yeah. Such a perfect hobby, if you ask me. You always wonder why I do this a lot. I do it because it gives me opportunity to come out and think and just gather my ideas and thoughts. That's all I do. I fold my hands behind my back. Not like I'm being arrested by the good old boys, but it's similar to that. And I just walk. And if I find something, I do. If I don't, I don't. That's all I do is come out and walk all over the place. And it made Yeshua mad one time when I was at Stone Mountain. What the heck is that thing? Should I take that? Someone made that. It's a piece of solid clay. I'm keeping that. Looks like a music note from the good old natives. I gotta take that home and study that. That is a weird looking piece. I don't know what it is though. It's a piece of clay. Whoa. Check out this piece of ice. I just threw down one that I thought wasn't perfect. Look what they just give us. That's 30 times better than the last piece. It's going on the top shelf in my crystal collection. You don't see it quite yet. I can't really see what's on the screen. That's definitely going up in the stash. We talk about crystal clear. Dang, they did that one right. Still a long way to go. Thank them for that. Look at that scene. But I have something even better that you should take a look at. I knew I was going to find something. Look at where I had to climb to. But that's not what I'm talking about. You know how my eyes and my curiosities get the best of me. Don't ask me how I saw it. Let's hope it's exactly what I hope it is. Not just an obstacle losing. Oh yeah, that's one alright. It's flat. It's flat. I think I have another one. Oh. I don't know about that one. No, that's just a flat piece of quartz. But this, on the other hand, is another intact point. A little bit dirty. Sorry about that. The glare on the screen is crazy. Perfect point number 2, and a couple of broken ones today so far. I believe I'm so happy I came out here today. I won't say anything if you don't. Yeah, check out this current right here. Look how strong this thing is. Every time I tried to move something, it'd float away. But I was lucky enough to capture some pieces of history right here. Check this out. All right, so that's nothing. Just a clear piece of quartz going into the stash. But got a bottom of a point right here. I know you guys are saying it's nothing. Just throw it back in the creek, Da Vinci. Yeah. But I could have the bottom at the good old Da Vinci pad in my studio. But there's a bottom, makes me proud. Another piece of history. Got another bottom too in my left hand. Where's it at? No, it's actually the top of one. Look at that thing. Yeah. It's broken, but it's small. Just gonna go into the artifact stash, but I have another piece right here that might be one. And it might be a very historic piece. Caught my eye when I was passing by because I saw that edge. That unforgettable edge. Okay, it's a little broken. It's broken. It is. It's got a broken tip. Barely broken, actually. Gotta love that archaic. Probably the 6th or 7th piece I found in this creek just like this. Probably the oldest piece I found yet today. I don't know yet. Yes, sir. Looks like another one done right. By the laws of nature right here. Heck yeah. Perfect. Got the lines just right. Perfect. Sitting up on this big old log right here. Trying to climb over it so I can get down there. I haven't been down there in about a year. Still have another half mile to go. Hopefully we'll find a couple more things. I'm not sure though, but I think I found another one. It was in the water. It's got some working on it. It does. I've seen these before. These single-faced long ones. Yeah. They always try to make them out of stuff that looks like ice. Gotta love it. I think I see your face. Yeah, I know you guys are waiting for a Da Vinci style update, thinking I found 20 artifacts. There's a road behind us about 1,000 feet maybe, probably less than that. Yeah, but I found absolutely nothing in that 500-foot stretch of shallow, perfect water with nothing but all these gravel bars, all these rocks out here. Didn't find not one single thing except for this. Yeah, just a nice, perfect molded piece of whatever, nature. Piece of wood molded by the waters of eternity. Look at that abstract masterpiece right there. I don't know if I should take it or not. Yeah, it's pretty soft. That's all I found in this entire stretch up in here. Think I might need to go to the gas station, get some Budweiser and come back and go to the other strip. But I gotta make it down there first, see if there's anything else down there. Hopefully so. I don't know. But it's been a long day for sure. And the day's not even over. Why do they do this to us every single time? Perfect. Look at this heaven. I'm about to get on out of here. It's about 5:30. And I'm tired, starving. But this is one place I forgot to get into when I was coming down here. Now I'm doing it backwards. I'm so glad they draw me out here like this. You've got to be kidding. The widest one out here is white as snow. It's been a long day for sure. Dang. Good day. Perfect. See what we have in this bag right here. All right. Check out what we've recovered today, everybody. Man, you talk about historical recovery. I know most of the stuff is just like garbage, just like this. But Da Vinci doesn't see garbage. I see art. Yeah, and many other things. Talk about historical recovery today. It was a perfect day. I got some sun too. I got burned like crazy. Look at that ancient hand. It's already turned red. Yeah. My scalp is already burning at the moment. I'm going to have to put some suntan lotion on it. Maybe some ice tomorrow when I go back out into nature. Dang, but I'm tired, guys. I really am. I did another 6 miles today. All over God's green earth. But let's go ahead and do a run through right quick of what we found today. You'll have to excuse me that I'm running out of breath. I'm tired. It's been a good day for sure. Got the nice pieces of art. Laws of nature do it right. Look at what they did to the colors. You already know what I have plans for all this. Ooh, it's better on that side. Yeah, oops, my bad. Yeah. I guess I should let the imagery speak for itself. Let it do the talking. I don't know. But check out the pottery, for instance. Man. Yeah. Another broken shard. Probably a few hundred years old. Let's hope it's at least 1,000 years old. Yeah. But this is just a part of a brick. Maybe some kind of brick veneer or something. I bet it's supposed to say Gainesville on it. Cool little piece. Yeah, nothing big. Here's something that looked like it came from a humongous Native American pot. Same consistency as all the other stuff. Yeah. Maybe just a molded down brick. I don't know. Could be either or. I don't know. But here's the puzzling piece right here. Check this out. This was definitely made into something, but I have no idea what. It could have been like a gingerbread man from back 10,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, whatever. Look at that. Yeah, I definitely have to keep this. Who knows if it was part of the pot or not? I don't know. But it was definitely fashioned by the hands of mankind. Maybe a few thousand years ago. Look at that. That's definitely not natural. It's like a musical note, like I said in the video. Yeah. But here's when it starts to show right here. Like a piece of ice, almost crystal clear. I almost fell down backwards when I first saw this thing. Man, one of the better ones in my collection. Going to be. I know it's not like the stuff you find in Arizona or Brazil, but still, this is Georgia. I get what I can find. You guys are crazy. Yeah. Got the glass. No big deal. Typical cobalt. Add it to the stash. Yeah. Nothing too monumental on that stash. But here's the good stuff right here. I know you've been waiting on this part. I even have my presenter down here to try to explain things to you. Look at him. Yeah, I'm the crazy one. But that was the last piece we found right here. In that one little spot I neglected all day. And they pulled me in into the deep waters. And there it was. Definitely a few thousand years on this one. But this one turns out it's actually broken. Yeah, I took a better look at this one. Turns out it is broken. Yeah. Some kind of knife or blade or something. Yeah. Few arcade pieces, but one thing that fascinates me at the moment is that all these points are from different periods, probably 1,000 years apart. Who knows? Talk about some serious history. Yeah, these are the broken pieces right here. Probably a bottom or a top, who knows? Yeah, same thing with these things right here. Just broken parts, that's it. Yeah. Hope everybody enjoys the little run through. Hope you enjoyed the day we had in our explorations. It's always a good adventure going out like that. As tired as I can get, for sure. Man. Yeah. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget what we talked about in this movie of mine about time and what it should mean to all of us. Because, you know, this is daylight savings time. We're about to have an hour wiped away from us because of what you created in a different way. But you should always realize what the real time is. Yeah. See you guys in the next video. You know we're going to find more stuff as we go about our time.